every upcoming DC movie in 2025 and beyond. There are plenty of upcoming DC movies still to come in 2025 and beyond, with a wide array of films being in various stages of development at the newly established DC studios. Fundamentally, 2024 represented a new beginning for DC's on-screen installments, as the stage began to be properly set for the start of James Gunn's rebirth with 2025's Superman. Alongside that, of course, is the Batman Annex Matt Reeves is handling with the upcoming The Batman Part 2 and the recently released Joker, Folie à Deux. 2023's DC movie slate closed out the DCEU movie timeline, with James Gunn's new DCU stretching out in front of us. For 2024's live-action DC movie slate, only Todd Phillips' Joker, Folie à Deux was set in stone, but 2025 onwards will see Gunn and Safran's vision realized as Superman kickstarts the new DCU alongside several projects already announced to revitalize the subsequent shared universe. Superman, July 11, 2025. After Creature Commandos kickstarts James Gunn and Peter Safran's new DC universe on the small screen, the upcoming Superman DCU movie is set to be the new franchise's first feature film. Scheduled for release on July 11, 2025, Superman will replace Henry Cavill's DCU Man of Steel with David Corenswet, introducing a new Superman for the rebooted DCU. Crucially, Superman will not be a retelling of Superman's origin story. This may go some way to explaining why the movie's title was changed from the original Superman Legacy to simply Superman, as instead, this installment will focus on Clark Kent balancing his Kryptonian heritage with his Kansas upbringing, already working as a reporter for the Daily Planet, and already having met main characters such as Lois Lane. The film was written and directed by Gunn himself. Alongside David Corenswet's new Man of Steel, the Superman DCU movie cast will be headed by Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, after her breakout performance in The Marvelous Ms. Maisel. James Gunn promised that his new Superman would arrive in a world already populated by superheroes, and delivered immediately with Green Lantern, Nathan Fillion playing Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, Isabella Merced, Mr. Terrific, Edie Gathegi, and Metamorpho, Anthony Carrigan, all in Superman. On December 19, 2025, DC Studios released the first official teaser trailer for Superman, giving fans a glimpse of what to expect from the upcoming DCU movie. The trailer was met with positive reception, and James Gunn confirmed it was the most viewed and talked about trailer in history for both DC and WB, a good sign that there is a lot of anticipation for this new iteration of the iconic superhero. What particularly stands out in the trailer is its willingness to show Superman beaten down and broken, eventually whistling to Krypto the Superdog to help get him home, the biggest and cutest standout in the trailer. Glimpses of Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, and Metamorpho are shown throughout. Alongside David Corenswet's Clark Kent and Superman, the trailer hints at his relationship with Lois Lane, and highlights the hatred Lex Luthor has for the Big Blue Boy Scout. It's a strong start to Superman's marketing campaign. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, June 26, 2026. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow was also announced by James Gunn in January 2023, with the release date of July 26, 2026, later confirmed alongside director Craig Gillespie. In stark contrast to Superman, Supergirl was raised on Krypton and witnessed horrific events for 14 years before making her way to Earth. Gunn has promised a very different take on Supergirl, making her a much more formidable force than previous iterations of the character. Supergirl's DCU casting was confirmed in January 2024, with House of the Dragon's Millie Alcock taking up the role of Kara Zor-El. The Craig Gillespie directed, Millie Alcock starring adaptation of Tom King's 2022 comic book series Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, which Bilquis Evely illustrated, is the second feature title under the new DC Studios, run by James Gunn and Peter Safran, after the former Superman movie, which hits theaters on July 11, 2025. Anna Nogueira adapted the comic book for the big screen. Gunn's rundown of the movie went like this. We see the difference between Superman, who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents from the time he was an infant, versus Supergirl, who was raised on a rock, a chip off Krypton, and watched everyone around her die and be killed in terrible ways for the first 14 years of her life, and then came to Earth when she was a young girl. She's much more hardcore. She's not exactly the Supergirl we're used to seeing.